This is a product review video for the Falcon HD dash cam. This camera records in 1440. It has a 170-degree angle of viewing, and it's great in night and day. There's already lots of videos out there that go over what comes in the box and its basic features. So in this video, we're going to go over those features and see how practical and useful they are for those who drive truck or who are interested in this camera for just a regular car.
So here we have the camera mounted inside the cab. The sticky pad that it comes with seems pretty strong. It's on here really well. It's not coming off anytime soon. So it seems as though that should hold up in the hot weather. And we've just got the power cord coming in here. It's a right angle fitting that it comes with, but we just have it running this way. We looped it around so it comes down the passenger side, so it's not bothering us. But normally you can just hook that up on your own. So here we see in the camera view, we get a pretty wide radius. We haven't measured this yet to see what exactly the distance is, but from either side of the truck, we would see well into either lane if we were on the road. Operation on this camera is fairly intuitive. This one records in 1440p as long as 1080 and 720. So you get a nice crisp image. And as we can see here, this camera screen is fairly easy to see from the driver's seat. There are modes on it where we can auto shut off the screen. So if you're driving at night, the screen might be kind of distracting. So we have it set right now at 3 minutes. At 3 minutes, it will shut off the screen. So it will still be recording, but it'll just be in darkness. So operation is pretty basic. There are 4 buttons on the left side. So we've got the menu button, the up and down selection, and OK, which OK is also record. So with power already on, all we have to do is just push OK, and it will start recording. And it's as easy as that. We can see it's a little bit hard to tell right now, but there's a blue light right here, and that's blinking to let us know that it's recording. And we can see our features up at the top. We've got in the top left the minutes and hours of how long it's been recording, and in the right side is whatever format we're recording in. Right now 1440, and we've got the micro SD card in, so it's letting us know that that's in. In the bottom left is a mic indicator, because this also records audio. And then we've got the date and time. And currently in our settings, we've got that time stamped into the video. So when you play back the video, the date and time will all be stamped on there, so you know exactly when it was. Some of the other features this has too, if we look into we'll stop recording. We go into the menu, and here we've got video size, image size if you want to take a picture, loop recording. If we say OK here, we've got off 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes. So this is kind of nice options. We've got it set on the max at 5 minutes, so every 5 minutes of footage it will record. If you turn it off, you'll fill up your memory card pretty quick, because if we're recording in 1440, then it will fill up memory card in there too. I believe right now we have a 32 class 10 in there, so that's enough to capture the 1440. Other just basic features, like I said, the interface on this works pretty smoothly, but it's definitely much more basic than the dual DVR dash cam that we reviewed earlier. The G sensor is set on medium, so as in these big trucks, sometimes you can get a lot of just general moving, or if you're maybe getting loaded and your truck shakes, if you had it on high, the G sensor might kick on and start lock your recording in. So we have it on medium, so if the brakes were applied really hard, or if something smashed into us, the G sensor would kick on and lock in that recording. If we keep going through the menu, we've got parking monitor, so while you're parked, you can have it set up to record as things move across. Language. Looks like there's a pretty decent selection of different languages. We'll just leave it in English, because that's the only one I speak. So screensaver. We've got off, 30 seconds, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes. So this is the time it takes before the screen shuts off. So if you're driving at night You may even want to put that on 30 seconds because the brightness of the screen can be annoying. Frequency default settings, so we can just change everything back to defaults. We don't want to format, and we can do the version. And we've got the beep sound on right now, but it's up to you. And then just basically, if you've taken videos or photos, you can review them here in the screen, and then you can put it on your record or capture mode. So we'll put it back onto capture, say okay. So we can see we get a pretty wide, as this truck moves through the shot, because we're just parked here in the yard, you can see that even when it's far back, we can pick up some nice footage. Nowadays, it's cheap enough with a camera like this that you may as well just go for the highest quality that you can. Memory cards are easy to store it on. It's in a loop, so you're not going to run out of room. And you'll always have, even if you need to zoom in on images, when the higher quality really comes into play. So as you crop it out, you still get a crystal clear image. One interesting aspect that this camera does that others don't, is since we are locked, we're stuck right on the front windshield. So if you were leaving your truck unattended, most people like taking off any objects that could entice people to break in. So this one has an interesting feature, and we can actually just slide this forward. You can bend it back here and just slide it right off. And it comes off as easy as that. So here we see it's just got the little connections on the back. Pretty basic. And if we want to put it back on, it just slides right back on like that, and we can adjust it. We have the little welcome music, and we're ready to go. Pretty basic and easy to use. So out of the box, this comes with everything you see here, and this cable is a fairly decent length. It's pretty thick too, so it looks like nice quality, and it goes down into a cigarette power adapter. And the power adapter also has a USB port on the back, so you're not gonna lose any power. You can still plug your phone or anything else into the adapter, which is kind of a nice feature. And it comes with a 32 gig memory card and this quick release windshield mount. So Falcon Electronics was nice enough, they lent us this camera in order for us to review and check it out and see how it works, as we're most interested in dash cams for truck drivers. Anyone can use this camera. As you can see, it's pretty simple and basic. It'll fit into any type of car, but for us, we put on the windshield of this truck. So overall, I definitely like the dual DVR dash cam better than this one. But if you just want something nice and basic, or maybe you just have a second car you'd like to put this in, it will definitely do the job, and it's nice and easy. I like the quick release feature, so you can just disconnect it and throw it in the glove box if you need to.